Well, welcome back, everyone. Today, Josh and I will be covering the foundational knowledge and skills every negotiator needs for success. Negotiators do need individual knowledge and skills, and that's what we're going to start to look at in this particular webinar. I'm Gary Furlong. This is Josh Gordon.
Yeah, ironically, Gary, negotiation basics are often overlooked, but they're critical for a solid foundation. What happens, I think, a lot is people just presume that somehow through osmosis, whether it's pop culture or just experience, that we've gotten a good foundation. And that assumption, when we do our own assessment, often proves wrong. So let's take a closer look here.
Yeah, every negotiator needs certain absolutely basic skills: preparation, questioning skills, active listening, clear communication. These may sound simple and basic, but without them, even the best strategies will fail.
Well, I'll also put a plug in for your other book, Brain Fishing. It's a wonderful place to get questioning skills together. And so as we think about how you take these skills, let's look at a construction company where we work with just struggling in negotiations because their team lacked basic preparation skills. By simply instituting a structured preparation process, they're able to significantly improve their outcomes. And that basic, you'd be surprised how many people walk into incredibly important deals without doing fundamental, simple building block preparation steps, partly because they don't even recognize how to do those foundational skills. So often it's the basics that lead to the initial biggest breakthroughs.
Yeah, indeed. So that continuous improvement in knowledge and skills is key. The example I've heard you use before, Josh, is a tech startup that regularly invests in upskilling its negotiation team. Every 6 months, they host internal workshops to update on the best practices, to share those best practices, ensuring everyone on the team stays ahead of the curve. Their negotiations are far more consistent as a result.
Yeah, it's a great point. Basic skills really are foundational, but staying sharp through ongoing training is also essential. And I think fundamentally, people don't think it's very innovative to functionally build that building block and that foundation. So sometimes they skip it because it doesn't sound as exciting. But if we don't have that, we're working on refining something that we didn't even have the foundational concepts in place.
Yeah. So to sum up, the basics: knowledge, preparation, core communication skills are the foundation of every negotiation process.
And so Gary encourages you to take a moment to assess how well your team masters these basics before you start getting too fancy in what you're doing. Once you have that foundation, then you can start really looking at exploring some of the more advanced concepts that we introduce as well.
Yeah. For a deeper dive and a full checklist of negotiation skills you should be looking at and considering, check out Strategic Negotiation: Building Organizational Excellence. See you next time.